Hello. Welcome to Rays of Sports. Today we will be sharing with you the top 10 highest paid Premier League stars for the 2022-23 season. Stay tuned to find out who is the highest paid player in the English Premier League. The Premier League now has a new highest paid player as a result of the news that Manchester United has terminated Cristiano Ronaldo's contract. The 37-year-old Portuguese legend was the highest paid player in English football, earning reportedly £500,000 per week while playing for Manchester United. Who are the highest paid Premier League players? It is no secret that England has some of the best football players' salaries in the world. Even average Premier League footballers are extremely well paid compared to many of their contemporaries on the continent because each club receives hundreds of millions in television money. Here are the top 10 highest paid Premier League players for the 2022-23 season. Number 10. Koulibaly. He plays for Chelsea and he earns £295,000 per week. Koulibaly, one of 4 summer acquisitions in the top 10, has secured the most lucrative contract of his career by becoming one of Europe's top defenders at Napoli. Given how difficult it has been for the 31-year-old Senegal international to establish himself in the Premier League, there are some concerns about awarding him such a pricey 4-year contract. However, it's still early, and we wouldn't be surprised if Koulibaly went on to disprove his critics. Number 9. Casemiro. Casemiro plays for Manchester United and earns £300,000 per week. Brazilian superstar Casemiro joined Manchester United as one of the top earners in the league, narrowly edging out fellow high-profile summer signing Koulibaly to land in the top 10. And that's really fair. You wouldn't think his agent would need to be a master negotiator to demand top dollar given that the player was signing with a club that could only offer Europa League football and was a 5-time Champions League champion. Additionally, Casemiro has so far been excellent, leaving you to wonder why United didn't sign a player of his caliber years ago. Number 8. Jack Grealish. Grealish plays for Manchester City and he earns £300,000 per week. The summer 2021 iteration of England's Great White Hope had a lackluster debut campaign at Manchester City after his £100 million transfer from Villa. However, Grealish is still a very talented player who can beat his defender and make sharp passes. Many observers anticipated that he would play more effectively in 2023. Although it hasn't quite happened, Grealish has done enough to earn a spot in England's World Cup roster. Number 7. Raheem Sterling. Sterling plays for Chelsea, and he earns £325,000 per week. It's not surprising that Chelsea is paying Sterling £325,000 a week. The attacker was one of the best in the world when he was acquired from City in the summer and appeared to be an improvement over their other forward options. The reason Graham Potter insists on starting the England international at wingback is one reason why he has struggled to shine at Stamford Bridge. Number 6. Raphael Varane. Varane plays for Manchester United and he earns £340,000 per week. Nobody with 4 Champions League gold medals, the World Cup, and the ability to kick a ball straight has ever doubted Varane's ability, but injuries made his first season at United distinctly forgettable. However, his first appearance with Lisandro Martinez, when United defeated Liverpool 2-1, was the beginning of something far more promising. Number 5. Mohamed Salah. Salah plays for Liverpool, and he earns £350,000 per week. Salah signed a new contract that keeps him at Liverpool through 2025, making him the highest paid player in the team's history after a contract standoff threatened to overshadow the 21-22 season. But it's safe to say that Salah has earned his pay increase and has continued to score goals frequently despite Liverpool's difficulties. Number 4. Jadon Sancho. Sancho plays for Manchester United and he earns £350,000 per week. Apart from a cool finish against Liverpool, Sancho has once again disappointed United and has been overshadowed by Alejandro Garnacho. United had hoped for a better return on their Sancho investment this season. It makes sense why England's manager Gareth Southgate chose to keep him at home during the World Cup. Number 3. David De Gea. He plays Manchester United and he earns £375,000 per week. De Gea earns every penny he receives because of United's poor defense last season. He is by far the Premier League goalkeeper earning the most money per week. Second-placed Kepa Arrizabalaga earns a paltry £150,000. Number 2. Erling Haaland. Haaland plays for Manchester City and he earns £375,000 per week. Forget about his underwhelming performance in the Community Shield. Haaland is confident that he can break Premier League goal-scoring records, and City beat out the best of European football clubs to sign him to a contract at the Etihad. At £375,000 per week, the 22-year-old has already scored 21 Premier League goals, whereas it typically takes players a season to adjust to Pep Guardiola's methods. Number 1. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays for Manchester City and he earns £400,000 per week. With this one, we cannot disagree. With a football, the playmaker is able to do things that are forbidden in some parts of the Southern Hemisphere. He is deserving of every penny given to him. He is a world-class player. No one contests that he is one of the best football players in the world, despite the fact that he didn't stand out at the World Cup. Therefore, it is safe to say that deserves to be listed among the top 10 highest-paid Premier League players. Please share your thoughts on the list. Who do you think should earn more? Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.